This is the basics of cloud computing. I can say that. Now, let me move to the DevOps actually. What is the meaning of DevOps? We'll try to understand now. Have a look, please. DevOps is what? DevOps is being made of two terms, buddy. Okay. DevOps is being made by of the two terminologies that is called as a development plus operations. Guys, who is already attended this, I will not be taking much time. Okay. Please be with me and please understand the pain of the new folks. So let's understand the DevOps. So this is the image diagram I have taken from somewhere. Okay. Google. So let's see. This is the DevOps. DevOps is nothing. You have to understand that. I'm pretty sure the guys who are attending from Monday, you might have by hearted this. Okay. That's good actually. Okay. See, DevOps is being made by two term, development plus operations. Very good. So development means developer, operation means operators. Operation doesn't look very good, so you can say that administration, guys. Okay. So what does the developer do? Developer will go ahead and create the code for that. Okay. Developer will go ahead and create the code. Okay. So developer will go ahead and create a code on that behalf. Okay. So what happened if you're going to create a code? So creating a code will not work out. No, please come. Creating a code will not work out. No, we have to go ahead and we have to deploy the code, right, to the server. Let's see, buddy. I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to create a, what do you say? Like Facebook, I want to develop Friendsbook. Okay. I think, okay, Facebook market is very good. Let's compete with them, Facebook. Okay. So let's see that I wanted to develop Friendsbook. So Friendsbook you wanted to develop. Okay. You are developing, but who will make the use of it? Customer has to make the use of it, right? Right? No, you just have to make the use of it. You are developing and you are not giving to entire world. Then what is it? Only you, your friend only might use it, right? So there is no point of that application actually. Right. So what happens? Coding is done. Friendsbook coding is completed here. Okay. Coding part is over. It's working fine now. So what you have to do? You have to deploy the same set of code to entire world. That process is called the deployment here. And we should be a master on the deployment. That is our job. What is our job? Code is there with us. Developer will give you the code. Okay. But only thing is, you have to go ahead and you have to deploy the code to the server. We have a way for that. That is called as a build pipeline, release pipeline, artifact. These three are there. Today, we thought of going with the system demo kind of thing. Okay. So we'll see what is a build. We'll not be doing it. If I'll do it, you'll get confused. At least I can show you that what is there in the system. Okay. Good. Now let's understand what is a DevOps then. Actually, let's see, we have developed Friendsbook. It's working fine, but it's a new, right? So we might get some defects also. Let's see that what is the defect is coming for the Friendsbook is you are trying to search Naveen in Friendsbook. Naveen is already there. Okay. In the Friendsbook account, I'm having it, but you are not able to search it Naveen in the Friendsbook. So this is an issue or not until unless I haven't done the privacy setting also. Okay. So that is an issue. If that is an issue, let's see, you are realizing that is an issue. He is realizing that is an issue. Okay. So meanwhile, someone will report your issue to the Friendsbook. So developer of Friendsbook will try to figure it out. Where is the issue? So they realize that, hey dear, we have issues in the Friendsbook. You are not able to search your friends. Okay. So let me take a quick example that I used to take it out. Okay. Let me take it out, buddy, here. Let's see that your Friendsbook has, I'll take the study example only. Let's see. Right now, the live code for the Friendsbook, okay. The live code for the Friendsbook is 500 lines of code. Don't rely on this, okay. This is just imaginary. We have multiple codes. Thousands of code would be there in that. Okay. Let's see, we have a 500 lines of code live to the customer. All are using it, it seems. Okay. Only in that searching is not working. Apart from that, posting, reels, messenger, everything works here. Right. Only thing that not work is searching your friends. Right. That is not working out. Very good. If it is not working, what happen? Developer will fix it, right? They'll try to resolve the issues, no? Yes or no? If they have to compete the Facebook, right? Very good. So developer will go ahead, they'll change the code, and they made it to 500 code to, let's see, they are making it to 490 code. They reduce it. It depends, right? I don't know the coding and all. Let's see, it might depend. Okay. So let's see, 490 code is working fine. So where is my 490 codes? My 490 codes in the developer system, buddy, because still it is developer is working out, right? They haven't moved to the production, right? So 490 lines, just think it, okay? It's not like that 400, 500 and something, okay? Just I'm giving you the figure to understand, okay? 490 lines of code is there. Azure DevOps, please come. So if we have a 490 lines of code that is working in developer system, at the same time, it is not working live. Why? Because live code is different and 490 code is different. Did you get the point, buddy? Is it clear? Especially the folks who come newly. Is it clear? Right? 490 lines code of is there. That is the developer system, right? It's still in the developer system. And 500 codes are there. That is a live to the customer, right? Very good. So now what is the aim of DevOps is, the main agenda of DevOps is that 490 lines of code you are having in the developer system, that has to come to the production real quick. So that if someone see that, oh, it might be some network issue, it might be some application issue, or I don't know to search, something like that, they should keep in the mind, okay? So simple foremost thing is, if I go to the definition, I can repeat the definition once again. Have a look here. A set of practice. I'm following one proper culture to reduce the time. What reduce the time? Committing a change to the system means I wanted to change the system. Okay. Whatever I change in system, that I wanted to make it to production live. That is the definition. And one point is ensuring the high quality actually. Okay, we are ensuring the high quality. That is one of the tasks of development team basically. Okay, you are right, Sheikh. DevOps work for both the same way. Okay, see, DevOps is not only for Azure, not only for AWS, not only for GCP. It is for everyone same. Okay, only the services will get changed. DevOps remains the same, right? Okay, good. So I will be moving ahead with this. If you understand this, I have another like image diagram for you all. So it would be if you understand. Let me try to go. I know, guys. Again, I'm sorry for you to bothering the same image in front of you again one more time. Okay, what to do? Like we have a new folks, so they have their all rights to know this. Okay, let's try to understand. Have a look, please. Okay, I will not be repeating from tomorrow. Don't worry. Okay, right. So let's understand here, buddy. This image diagram, if you see it here. It is not picking up that. 1 minute. Okay, have a look, please. So if you see the image diagram here, I tried to divide this into two different parts. One is called as a Azure DevOps part. One is called as a Azure Cloud part. Okay. DevOps part, actually, we have to work on this. If you understand this diagram, that means we are good to go ahead and learn that. Okay. See, we have a two different portal for Azure DevOps, guys. Pardon me, for Azure. One is a Azure DevOps, another is a Azure admin. Azure DevOps portal, only we guys would be working. No one apart from us will be working on Azure DevOps. Coming to the Azure portal, everyone will work. Everyone in the sense is Azure administration guys will work. Okay, we'll have Azure data engineer will work. We have architect will work. Okay, that is a common actually. Two part. So you have to be mastered in the Azure DevOps, and 90% of our life will go in that DevOps part only. Okay, so let's understand that real quick. Okay, what is the DevOps and all? Before we move forward, we have to understand that, okay, what is the component of Azure DevOps? Okay, so understand that. Let's see that here. If you wanted to know these particular things, you should it should come in your mind that okay, what all the different component of Azure DevOps we do have it. Okay, so dear friends, online guys, just see on the screen. Okay, we have four, not four, actually five actually. Okay, see the very first component is Azure board. Okay, Azure board, you have it here, right? Azure board that you can see on the screen, right? Azure board here. And the next component we are having is repo. I'm not writing the term called repo. It's just a repo, buddy, Azure repo. Okay. Third one is called as a pipeline. In pipeline, we have a two part: build pipeline, release pipeline. And middle, there is a term called artifact. And one more, we have a test plan. That will not be looking into that. That is a management role. Okay. Got the point? Right? Okay. So let's try to go ahead and understand one by one what all these are. The very first thing that we are having, buddy, is Azure board. Let's try to understand in the detail. Hey guys, I'll be giving the same example for party and all what we gave yesterday. See, let's see, someone wanted to throw a party. Definitely I'll not be. Okay, someone else will be like throwing the party. So what happened in that case? They have to proper plan that party. Okay, it's not like that. No, hey, go and take the party. Let's go and go for the party. We have to plan. It's office time. It's a class time, right? So we have to plan. Okay, tomorrow, this time, let's go to Naveen home for the party. Okay, so we have decided that I will be calling 10 member, or 20 member, 30 member, whatever it could be. Okay, so before that we are planning. Okay, out of that I have to take a figure that who is a vegetarian, who is a non-vegetarian. We have to take care of that part. So everything will plan similar to the IT industry also. Whenever you are guys are getting any new project to develop, okay, whenever you wanted to get it a new product to that world, I'm like, sorry, pardon me. Whenever you wanted to go for any new project, okay. So I was talking about the friends book, right? So if a friends book is there, no, let's say we have a 10 resource. So there might be the case that 10 resource will not be working on front end, back end or somewhere, right? So let's see, Naveen will work on front end development. He will work on back end development. He will work on database. He will work on deployment, right? So we have to assign our task similar to that Jira. You might have heard the term called Jira or something. If you haven't heard it, no worries. I'll be teaching you one day. Okay. Jira and all. So it is something that assignment of some task, work, sprint planning, agile, everything will come into part of Azure boards. Okay. So it should be clear enough. Planning kind of thing will come into your boards, right? Very good here. Next part is we are having it. Okay. The next part that we are having it is like call as a repo. What is the repo? Guys, it's not a something like, no, you say, no, I have a good repo in my friend, right? This is different repo. Okay. Understand. This is repo, something called as a repository. It's a collection, storage, bucket kind of thing. Okay. Let me take it out. Let's see, my dear friend. If I wanted to store rice, okay, rice, where I'll be storing the rice? I will not be storing the rice in laptop bag. I will not be keeping the rice in fridge, right? So we have certain bag, sack of bag we have, right? That will use it, right, for the storing it. Here repo also the same thing. Let's see, you are going for the party, you're planning for the party, you'll go to the market, you'll purchase some item, paneer and all you'll purchase, right, for cooking purpose. You'll bring those items to home and you have to keep those items to some place that is called as a storage place, that you have a storeroom or kitchen. You're not going to keep the same item to your bedroom or puja room or somewhere else, right? Isn't it? So you'll keep in your storage only, right? That is your repo. That is a real, that is an image, like normal example, right? Let me come back to my real time example here. I was talking about the friends book, right? I'm in order to develop the Facebook friends book, right? Very good. So in that, we need a code from the development team, right? So code that we need it there, that is a front end, back end, database script, whatever database and all, that is you are getting it, right? So you are getting a code, right? But we have a place to store those codes that is called as a repo. Azure repo, Azure repository. You might have heard the term called GitHub. I'm pretty sure you might have heard the term called GitHub. GitHub also is a kind of repository only. Okay. And most of the organization will use the GitHub and Azure repo parallelly. Okay. So don't worry. It's my responsibility to teach you GitHub also. It's my responsibility to teach you repo also. Okay. Good. Let me move to the next step, that is called as the build pipeline here. I will not be spending much time in that. Okay. Build pipeline is nothing. A step-by-step procedure to do something for the cooking is called as a build pipeline. Let's come and talk about the real-time example. Build pipeline is something you're compiling the code. You're compiling the code. Okay. And you are checking out all the configuration works completely free here, or it's working fine here. That is called as a build pipeline here. We have a space, no? Is any chair there? It is there where? Please give the chair to him. Okay, use it, use it, sorry. Thank you. We have. Okay, so we are having the build pipeline. We discussed the same thing that we have new folks actually. So, yes. So build pipeline is something you are trying to compile the code, okay, and you are getting something called as an artifact in that. Okay, the output of the build pipeline will come into the picture of artifact. Clear here? Very good. So now the artifact will play the role of input of your release pipeline here. Release pipeline is nothing. It's a connection. It is just a way or connection between the build pipeline and the application, the code and the application, the DevOps code and the application. So release means you are releasing something to somewhere. So you are releasing the application to entire world with the help of deployment. Okay, that is called as a release pipeline. Now let's come and talk something about the Azure cloud. It is also called as a Azure admin. Somebody says Azure portal also. Okay, what is that? Actually, I was talking about this only. Azure portal, we have a separate website that I'm going to show you in the system demo also once again, where you'll have all the different type of services available. In that, let's see your food is ready. So you'll keep your food into dining table so that all the guests can come and have their dinner. Okay, right? Similar to that, your friends book is ready with you. So what are you gonna do? You have to deploy that friends book to the world. That means server, and you have to make it public so that everyone can make and browse your application from their own place. Okay, or from their end. Okay, that is something called as a cloud computing, or we have multiple things to understand in the cloud computing. So if you guys are very comfortable in these all terminologies, I'll move ahead and show you the different demo. I'm like system demo kind of thing. You can say, I'll show you where is the pod, where is the repo, where is the artifact, where is the build pipeline, and how the cloud admin look like. Okay, if you all good. So everyone okay? Or do you want me to repeat any particular things, especially the new folks? You want me to repeat anything, dear? Anyone here? No, madam, you? No, you're good, right? Buddy, you guys? Good? Okay, fine. So let me take care of that online guys as well. So guys, anyone wanted to repeat any particular things? Yeah, I'll be doing it. Don't worry. So that's all right. Let me take you to my Azure portal. Okay. Let me take it out. Okay. Before I move here, buddy, you should know the two things. We have a two separate portal. Okay. For Azure. First is called as a Azure DevOps. People will say them as a ADO also. What is that? Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps. D for Dev and Ops. They are saying it. Okay. Good. You're not able to see. No, you can come down here. I guess you could see. Okay. Yes. Good. You guys are saying it, right? No. Okay. So Azure DevOps is something here. you have to write as a dev dot the account. This is azure.com. Okay, dev.azure.com, right? You have to be rest assured everything creation of the account and everything will be taught in the class. You don't have to worry. I'm just assuming that you don't be surprised by I'll showing it how to create and all. I will be doing it in the further classes. Maybe next week we're going to start this. Okay, so let's understand that. No, the Microsoft Cloud, that is different, Vatsal. That will come into the Azure portal actually. Okay. Okay, let me try to take you to some dev.azure.com. What is that? Dev. This is the website, right? This is dedicated website. Okay. This is dedicated website for your DevOps purpose. Okay. This website is dedicated for your DevOps purpose, buddy. So you have to give me email ID and all. I'll be taking care for that part. Don't worry. So this is my something called DevOps account. Let it load it completely. So here actually you'll have some organization. I'll go back to my organization directly. Now you can see, buddy, these all, you don't have to create any account in the DevOps in the real world. I'm like real time. Organization will create account on your behalf. They would be assigning one project for you. Let's see, you have been assigned to Kubernetes project or Azure 7:30 AM project. Let's see, Azure 9 AM project you are assigned. I'll be taking care to create the project also, maybe in the further classes. Okay. So let's see, you guys are here in the Azure 7:30 project. Okay. So now if you go back to Azure 7:30 project, this is the landing page of this. Okay. Now, what all the component we have discussed, everything is here. Can you have a look here? What is that, buddy? Board. This is the same board what I was referring. Okay. Azure board, where you can plan something like who will work, where it will work, how it will work, everything. I'll be going with that. Have a look here. No. Okay. So it is something. Can you see here? Recently, nothing is there. You wanted to create, let's see, I wanted to work for some task. Okay. So you can create some task here. Okay. And I can assign to someone else. Your choice. These all be discussed in the DevOps class here. Okay. See, the page that you are going with the particular page, buddy, or landing zone means it is the entire interface that you are dropping it out. Okay. Rahul. Next is, yeah, it's quite similar to the Jira. It's quite similar to the Jira, buddy. So this is all about your board and all. We have multiple things. There is sprint is there, backlog is there. Okay, we have multiple things on that. Queries is there. You can find the queries on top of it, buddy. Okay, perfect. Really, dear, it's similar to that. So you'll have a good idea on that. Now let me take you to the repo. Board, you understand? No, something you can create some task, assign to someone. You can track the like task, right? Let me take you to the repo actually. What is the repo? Repo is storage that I told you before only. So if you go back and click to the repo, no. Okay, please come, we'll arrange it, don't worry. Guys, any chair is there? Guys, hold on, I'll be on mute for 1 minute of time, please. Stand. Sorry, anything I help? Okay. See, this is your repo, buddy. Okay. Repo means repository. So you can store your code on top of it. Rahul, don't worry. Everything will be taught to you. Okay. No need to take tension on that. So this is your repo, buddy. Okay. Repo means it is something that you are having it. You are storing the code over here. So we have a different type of repo. Let's see. This is a 730. In that we have a different branches here. If you go back to the SQL repo, we have some code. So you can store your code here. Let me take you to some other branch. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to take you to 6:30 p.m. branch. Okay. You'll go to the repo. Let's go click on the repo. So see, this is the code is there. Okay. So you can store your code to the Azure repo. Now, question is different. How are you going to store your code? That is my responsibility. I will be teaching nearly, we have 4 to 5 different ways. That way, developer can put the code in your Azure repo. Okay. They can directly paste it out. They can directly paste it out, or they can go ahead and make the use of importing the repository with the help of GitHub. Okay. That will go in the forward classes. Okay. This is just a look how your repo look like. Clear, no? So we'll have a list of files like this we have. Okay. It has been uploaded yesterday. Okay. Who added it? Naveen Azure Training has added it on top of it. Okay. Good. So this is all about repo. In the repo, we have a different part, buddy. Commit is there, pushes is there, branches are there, pipeline is there, pull request is there. These all will come to know in that GitHub class. Okay. Good. Let me go to the pipeline here. We have a 2 type of pipeline. I told you, buddy. Build pipeline, release pipeline. Build pipeline means you are dealing with the code actually. Code in the sense is whatever you are having in the repo. Very good. Repo only, no? Either it would be repo or it would be GitHub repo. Anywhere it could be, right? So you have to go and you have to create a pipeline on top of your Azure repo and you have to dig into that. Okay. You have to compile it basically. We have some steps actually. Okay. Steps for the pipeline that will be teaching you step by step. Okay. Fine. So if you go back to pipeline, you have a look here. So can you see this is a pipeline and that it is running fine. It's tick mark. That means my pipeline worked fine. It working fine. Okay. Let me click on the pipeline. I'll show you what all item would be there in that. Let's see. This is the pipeline here. See. So when you are running the pipeline, no, we'll have a actually output. And what is the output I was telling? No. What is that? Very good, buddy. We have a build pipeline. In that will generate a artifact. The input is repo will generate a artifact. So here it is there. Can you have a look here? One artifact produced. And the same artifact, what it is produced, okay. See, consumer is what? You are consuming your repo, app services repo, right? And you are producing what? One artifact. Clear? And same artifact will play as a role of input case. Where it will use? It will use in your release pipeline. Clear, no dear? It will use in your release pipeline. So let me go back to my release pipeline here, right? Very good. So let me take the example of any release pipeline. Okay. So let's click it here and try to edit. Can you see here? So one release pipeline, it is there. And that you say here, okay, let me create a new pipeline no, so that you understand it. Where I was 6:30, no? Release pipeline. Guys, don't get confused. Okay, I know like I haven't taught you anything. This is a system demo kind of thing. Don't take it seriously. Just understand this is something that I would be learning in the future. Okay, good. Anything? Okay, so you have an option of edit, right? No, I'll create it new. Let's click on the new here. So can you see here? You have an option of here release pipeline, 2 parties there. What is that? Artifact. An artifact will play as a role of input for release pipeline. This is input. If this will come, then only this will go. So you got idea on that release pipeline? Very good. Now, another important thing that I wanted to tell you. I will not be teaching it now, but I can give idea on that. See, we have a 2 type of system over here. One is normal pipeline Another one is called as CI/CD pipeline. You might have heard it somewhere. Okay, CI/CD pipeline. CI/CD is a pipeline. Dear, I'm not able to respond to you in the chat. Hold on for some time. I'll respond to you in some time. If it is very urgent, drop a message, or else hold on for some time. Who is this? Okay, thank you. Right. So, buddy, CI/CD pipeline. What is the CI/CD is? CI stands for continuous integration. CD stands for continuous deployment and delivery also. Don't worry. Okay. It is still in like not clear at all. Okay. Somebody said delivery, somebody said deployment. That's fine. Leave it. Now, understand. CI, when I'm talking about, my dear friend, it will belong to the build pipeline. And CD, I'm telling it that belong to the release pipeline. Awesome. Good job. Great. So CI, continuous integration. CD, continuous deployment. Deployment is deployment to the server. Very good. Now, just saying it will not work out, right? We have to show that. Okay. Good. So CI means continuous means what? That we are doing normally also. Your code is, let's see, you have a code in the Azure repo. Okay. We have to create a pipeline. That we are doing it manually. No, we are doing it manually, right? But a CI stance is whenever there is a change in the code, understand please. Whenever there is a change in the code, I'll show you also, but you should not be taking it seriously. Okay. You might, this is a new thing for you know, you see, okay, how he is doing and all. Take it lightly. We'll do it in one more time. I'll show you that. CI is something that, buddy, you are changing the code, automatically that change, whatever the changes is there, right? That has to deploy to your build pipeline. You are changing the build pipeline, automatically the artifact has to deploy to the release pipeline. I'm showing it just straight away. Okay. Don't take it very seriously. Just enjoy it. Okay. How it work. Remaining will teach you. Don't worry. Let me take it out, buddy. Okay. I'll go back to my some files here. So let's see. Okay. This code is there. No, this code is there, right? Okay. If this code is there, what to do? We have to create a build pipeline, right? So I'll go to build pipeline, create it here. Okay. So my code is there. So I have to, let's see, already pipeline also there. So what I have to do, I have to rerun it again. So I'm doing it manually. I'm clicking, have a look, please. I'm manually clicking it. So I'm trying to run the pipeline manually. Okay. Manually. Let's see. Okay. See here. Now you can see one consumed. One consumed means what is consumed? No. Repo is being consumed, buddy. One would be produced, and that is artifact. Clear? Guys, understand? No? Or shall I stop it? Shall I not show you this, right? Huh? Yeah, I can go ahead, because one thing is, I have realized it in one demo. People are saying that I'm not able to understand. Okay. This is just a demo, buddy. How will come to know? You cannot create a statement unless you are not knowing the ABCD. Okay. But that is my duty to show, right? What we will be doing it. Okay. Understand. So we have something here, buddy. I know. Okay. So, buddy, have a look here. So what is just a thing? Okay. Have a look here. So I am manually running it here. I'm not doing it anything now. I'm manually doing it. Okay. I'm manually running it out. Let me make some changes to CI so that it will run it automatically. Whenever the code changes, automatically run. Okay. So we have some option, my dear friends. You have to go back to the pipeline. You have to go to here, and you have an option called edit pipeline. And we have an option called, guys, don't worry, every step will be given to you. Okay. Yeah, you can run it out. It's not a problem. But both the things we can, okay, you're saying that there also we can do it or not. You can do it. Okay. But we have to go with the step by step, like basically build. See, even you cannot, no need to go and repo also. You can directly create a pipeline. Directly. But we have to know step by step now. If you're a new guys, if you're already knowing it, that you can go directly there also. Okay. So I'll be going by the step by step, right? Let's see here. We have also of trigger. Can you see here? It is enabled now. It is enabled, right? I'm enabling it here. Let me go back to here. Let me go back to here, buddy, and make some changes to my repo. Let's see. I'll make some changes to my repo here. Okay. Right. Commit. That means I'm changing the code. Just like say, for example, understand that. Once you commit it, come back to your pipeline and see how it goes. Is it running? I didn't run it. Okay. It ran properly. This is called as a CI. Continuous integration. So I'll stop here only. I'll not go into the deployment. Otherwise, you'll get confused. Okay. Just for understanding, I wanted to show you that. So these all part we'll learn it into Azure DevOps. Did you guys get the point? These all part we'll learn it. Where we'll learn it? In Azure DevOps. For your sake of information, Azure DevOps is free. Okay. Free in the sense you don't have to use your credit card, debit card to purchase it anything. It's a free of cost. Okay. Guys, if someone wanted to raise your hand, you're feel free to raise your hand. That's not a problem at all. But if you have something urgent or you have a doubt, anything, what you have to do, you have to drop me a message, my dear friend. Okay. Please drop me a message. I'll have a look on that. If you wanted to say something different, we'll talk at the end. Not now. Okay. Done, buddy. If you have something, please drop a message, buddy. Okay. If you are raising the hand, that means I'm thinking that you have issues, but that can be figured it out at last. Okay. Done. Now understand, please. It's a free of cost, right? Now let me take you to portal account. Where I should take you? Portal account. That is also called as a Azure Cloud account here. Okay. Azure Cloud. So Azure Cloud is where we have a Azure Cloud here. Let's imagine that. The URL for this is portal.azure.com, right? Enter that. For your information, buddy, this is a paid account. This is your paid account. Paid means that doesn't mean that you have to pay from your pocket. Don't worry at all. You have to, okay, release 200, pardon me, 2 rupee from your account. Okay, 2 rupee. It could be anything, buddy. Okay, I'll come to. Okay. Who? No, it's not like that. I'll tell you, don't worry. I'll tell, hold on. Okay, I'll tell you, don't worry. Portal.azure.com. See, most of the services is free only. For few services, you have to pay. Okay, and those for payment purpose, you have to take a free subscription actually. Understand, please. You have to take a free subscription, and free subscription can be taken with the help of either debit card or with the help of your credit card also. Both. Again, there's a clause. What is the clause is? All the debit card, all the credit card might not be eligible for this. Understand, please? Okay. I want to make it clear here one now only. It might be you might be complaining to me, Naveen, you told me that it's free, but I'm not eligible. That's fine. All the debit card, credit card might not be eligible for that, but I have a solution for that. Don't worry. I'll be telling you how to go if you don't have any eligibility. Okay. So understand that the main agenda for telling you now is it is not free of cost. You have to purchase it. Purchase means you have to release your 2 rupee from your debit card or credit card. They would be giving you 15,800. Nice business, no? 2 rupee I'll invest, you'll get 15,800. But don't be very happy. This will not in your bank account. It will in your wallet of Azure. Okay. Wallet of Azure, dear. How much? 15,800. That 15,800, you can make use of it for making the use of services for 1 month of time. Okay. 1 month of time. I'm pretty sure you will not be crossing more than 5,000 also. Okay. If we'll use wisely. Now let me take the another scenario. Your card is not eligible. For that case, I'll tell you go with the pay as you go. Pay as you go means it's kind of paid one. If you use wisely, you'll get bill of 100, 200 maximum rupee. That's all. But don't think that now. Okay. I'll be helping out with everything. First priority is a free credit only. If not, then I'll go you that. Okay. So do anyone have a issues or doubt in that? You have issues, please let me know. Tell me. Oh, good. Okay. No, both it will be there. Don't worry. No, he might have confused maybe. I cannot say the wrong. It maybe it's not a problem at all, but actually it depends, like, you can go with the debit card also now, not a problem at all. Anything, yes, you can go with that. Okay. Earlier what happening when you are trying to enter the debit card name, right? There only you are saying you are not eligible. But now what is happening is they'll debit the account from, I mean, you are eligible for debit also. They'll take it out. Finally, they'll decide, okay, you are eligible or not. Okay, fine. So guys, you don't have to bother too much on that purchase and all. Okay, I'll be there with you. Anyway, we are doing this not next week, after next week. Okay, done. Let me show you what all the services we wanted to go with the portal account here. Let's see, someone is pinging me. Okay, let me take it out. Let me take it out one by one. So for each environment, do you have a separate URL for DevOps, or it would be the same? No, dear, it would be the same actually. Environment, we are not bothering. When you're creating the release pipeline, there will go for the environment. Pipeline is a kind of, yes, Salim, you are right, buddy. Kandu, do we have a sir, we don't know the basics of Azure. If you don't know the basics of Azure, it's not a problem at all. Why I'm here? I'll be teaching you the basics, what is needed for your DevOps. Buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry at all. Next question is, can you show me here to how to create a free subscription? Definitely, I would love to show you, Shapna, but hold on for the time. We'll do it in the next week, after next week, because we don't need that now. Okay. Let me go with the ADO account first, then I'll come back to on that. Next is, because if I'll show you that free subscription, I'll suggest you also don't create an account, because free will be available for 30 days. If you create it now, you'll waste your 10 days of time, right? Because we'll not be teaching that. So don't create it now, dear. Who else? Next is how many days you take and how many days of DevOps. Okay, guys, have a look, please. I haven't divided anything with like DevOps, Azure, because this my course is combination of both. It's an entire one product to that delivered. So I haven't divided it. I'll cover which one is needed for which one, that will go, but it will take 50 days of time to complete. 50 to 60 days of time. What is the difference? That will be teaching you, Salim, database and server. Don't worry, at the Azure class. No, ADF, Azure Data Factory, I'm not doing it, buddy. That is a part of Azure Data Engineering. Okay. How many centers? It has 200 plus centers in entire world. Okay. Are you going to learn details about those? Both will do, buddy. Yes, this is the both. No, we don't need any coding and all there. We need only YAML scripting. That too, nowadays you can generate it. Okay. But I will be teaching the basics of YAML also in detail. Okay, good, fine. So let me walk through the different services, whatever we are having it on the portal account, right? So we have a different services. You can see that I was telling here, right? No, the content I was showing you yesterday, right? So see, buddy, these all, hold on guys for 2 minutes of time. Okay, I would respond a bit late. See, we have a storage, virtual machine, app services, Azure SQL, Azure Active Directory, function app. This is the third party tool. Okay, this is a different tool, third party tool. Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, third party tool, Ansible, ARM template, Pause. These all will be using in your admin account only, portal account only. But we'll make use of it in your DevOps account. Did you get the point? We'll create the services there. Have a look here. We'll create the app services in the portal account, but we'll use that app service for deployment in our DevOps account. So I cannot segregate it. I'll not say that, hey, I'll go first with the DevOps. I'll go with that, like, no. I'll cover first the basics of DevOps so that you will be ready. Okay, what I'm doing, what is my job, so that you'll be bold enough, right? If you are like confident enough, we'll move to the services. We'll take one by one services. First, we'll go app services. We'll do it out. I'll be showing minimum 2-3 scenarios for all the services, not only one, 2-3 scenario for all the services. Okay, fine. So let me go to these all services once again. We have the Kubernetes services. I'll come to you, dear. 1 minute, please. So you have a database, you have app services, multiple other. Please go ahead. Sorry, but GitHub and DevOps repo. Yes, few project will take it in that GitHub, few project will take in the repo, and few project will take the third way also, GitHub UI also. Yeah, I will be teaching the GitHub. We have a GitHub class for 2 or 3 days. No, not 3 would be more. 2 to 3 days. I'm saying 2, but it will go 3. I know, because people have some doubt. I have to extend it. No other go. Okay, guys. Lab. I will not be teaching the GitHub lab because it's similar, right? If you know one, you can work on the other also. No, I'm not gonna cover the Cosmos DB. Reason for that is all part of your data engineering, dear. It's not needed over here. Yeah. Azure SQL will be doing it. Okay. Naveen, you could not be able to copy the chat. The reason for that is still the batch is not stabilized, so they will not be giving access for that. Pardon me for that. Okay, let me move ahead. Okay, so so far whatever we discussed, is it clear? The system kind of thing, like how we work, how we create and all, it's look to be good, right? I'm not gonna create any services. If I'll create it, I'm sure, like, we got a message, right? You'll get charge also, and it will confuse. Charge is not a problem, I'll pay it. The thing is, you'll get confused. That is my aim. I don't want to make you confused here. I'll go step by step. Okay, very good. So if you understand that, scope is like you'll have a different scope, buddy. We'll have in data engineering, you can go with that. You can go with the DevOps also. You can go with that, like solution architect also. We have multiple. I cannot say that 1 or 2. We have a huge scope for that. Okay, Sek? Okay, yes, comparison I can do. I can do the comparison, buddy. Okay, no doubt. We can do the comparisons, not a problem at all. Okay, fine. Now, dear, if someone wanted me to go with the comparison, the AWS, and I'll go the basic comparison now. Later, during the session, we'll have a elaborating confusion also. Yeah, I'll just basics, not because we have multiple. Okay, I'm just giving the basics. What is the benefit of that and what is the benefit of this one? See, if you are going with the Azure, you don't have to go here and there. We have a GitHub, we have a repo there with your own. But if you go with the AWS, we don't have their own services. We have to rely on the third party tool. Do you get the point? Again, if you go back to your like AWS, in that the beauty is AWS, I can say the beauty also, confusion also. In one portal, everything is there. So it is not segregated actually. Okay. So the chances are there you might get confused. What all services we have to use where and where. If you go back and see that Azure, both are crystal clear. DevOps, go with this. Everything related to DevOps in the DevOps portal. Services, come to this. So it's very easy to make the use of it. Only difference is there you don't have to do any service connection. Because it is in the same portal, no, you don't have to connect it out. But here we have to know the service connection here. Service connection means connecting one portal account to your DevOps account. That I'll be taking care of the part. Okay, done. Fine. Okay, right. The thing is, if you wanted to work with the project, actually, the small project, 7 project I'll be giving you as like in that. If you can see here, you'll have a look here. This small project will be there for 7 different projects will be there for this entire training. Okay, so one will go with the project called Azure App Services Deployment with the help of publish profile. Another you can go with the help of your CI/CD pipeline. You can go with the virtual machine. You can go with the Azure Web Applications. You can go with the Azure Active Directory access part. You can go with the Sonar Cloud. You can go with the Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. These all will go with that. Okay, now I'm talking about the live one. At last, we'll have a huge project. Okay, after completing of all the topic, you will be giving one project to you. That project you have to do it offline, online, whatever you want to do. Completion of project, you'll be giving like 10 days of time. After completion of course, right, a project will be given to you. You have to take 10 days of time or 1 week of time, depend on you. Then later you have to submit the project. It will get evaluated. If you are having doubt, we'll connect it again. Okay. At last, I'm not talking about now this all. Right? Good. That is all about the live one. Now, this is all about the demo I wanted to deliver. Tomorrow class onwards, there will not be again a new demo. We'll be starting with our topic called SDLC. So before I go ahead for the tomorrow class, I wanted to give you some basics of SDLC. What is that? Why we will learn it? Guys, I know most of the guys would be working professional here who is already working somewhere in IT industry. It may be testing, it may be development, it may be somewhere. For you, SDLC, it's not a new term. But I understand the guys who is a fresher or who is from non-IT background. Okay, non-IT in the sense who is not in the IT company. For them, this terminologies and all will be different. Okay. So if they'll go get a job also, they'll get confused at the time of working. So that's why I have designed SDLC. I have added SDLC in the course schedule. Okay. SDLC is nothing, my dear friend. SDLC is something called as a software development life cycle. What is that? Software development life cycle. I will not be going in detail now. Okay. But let's understand that. What is that? Software development life cycle means, let's talk about me here. I was not this much of height from my childhood. Okay. I was bit shorter, even more shorter. Okay. So the thing is, buddy, when I got a birth or someone get a birth, okay, their life would be different. They don't have to worry about the homework. They don't have to worry about all the job and all, how to get the money, how to attend the Azure class and all, right? They will not bother at all. Okay. So we have a different phases of life. Kid, not going to school. Those guys are called as a kid here. Okay. Now they'll become a bit older. They have to go in the kindergarten, school, primary, secondary, high school, college, graduation, degree, finally get a job. You have to work it. You have to come to Naresh IT for upgrading your skill also. Okay. So not only Naresh IT, you can go anywhere. Okay. For upgrading it. On fine day, you'll get married. You'll have a kids. You'll become grandfather. On fine day, you'll depart from this world. Right? Not fine day, bad day. Right? So, like, we'll have to depart from this world. Right? So, dear, these all are the life phases of human being, buddy. Yes or no? These are all the different life stages, right? School days, college days, job days. No, like, what do you say? Parenthood, right? Great parenthood and departhood also. Okay. So these are all the life phases of human being. Similar to that, software also have some life phases here. Okay. Similar to that, software also have some life phases. And those life phases, we have to discuss it out. That is called as a SDLC, software development life cycle. Okay. See, software is not something, no, it's not a pani puri that you'll put it and have it. No, it's not like that. Okay, buddy. It takes some time to develop it here. If someone comes to you and tell you, hey, I need a software, can you give it to me tomorrow? I'll say, okay, give it money, but I'll not give the software. I'll have it that money. Okay. So, buddy, software is not a one-day job, buddy. It takes some time to make it out. Okay. It depends what level of complexity you have for the software. If we have a Facebook, it might take years of time to develop it. Okay. If you go and talk about the WhatsApp, it might take months of time to develop it. If you go and develop one small website for you, it will take days of time to develop it, right? It depends on the requirement here. Okay, good. So we have a different stages of the software development life cycle here. To get the point, we do have a different stages of software development life cycle here. In that, we have around 7, if I'm not wrong, 7 stages are there. Those are requirement first. You are getting the requirement gathering, you can say, or capturing, you can say. I'll write it out. Everything I'll type it out. Okay. And the notes would be given to you also. Don't worry. That is called as a requirement gathering and capturing. Second is called as a analysis. Third is called as a please talk to me, buddy. Okay. Third is called as a gathering or capturing. Weather is very cool, I know. Okay. So first is called as a requirement gathering or capturing. Please come on. Okay. Requirement gathering or capturing, right? So what is that? We are trying to get a requirement from the customer here. So let's discuss this in detail in the tomorrow class. Okay. Or we have another 10 minutes only time. No. So let's stop it here only. We'll go for the doubt clearing class now, or any doubt like year gap, job related issues. Okay. How will get a job and all. Let's discuss that. First, offline guys, I'll prepare, buddy. Guys, anyone have anything that you wanted to ask me? Like how many days it will take? Okay, I have important part I forgot to tell you, buddy. Guys, first 10 days of time will go in the videos only, okay? Later, we'll give you the Google Classroom that you have seen it just now. 1 minute, I'll show you once again. So you will be getting like this Google Classroom here. Okay, it will be getting like this here, buddy. Right? So you'll be getting this like this. So let's see, morning batch 7:30 before you came, right? We had what Kubernetes class. So we gave them code, we gave them the steps. So everything will work like this only. Okay. So your notes and all will be here. You can see the participants, how many guys are there, 72 people in that morning batch. Okay. So like that, we have a multiple people would be there. Okay. And the notes will be provided daily wise, buddy. Okay. This is the one part I want to deliver to you. Apart from that, you have anything, you please ask me. Let me start with the offline first. Online guys, you have to hold for a minute of time. One thing I forgot to tell you. We are doing the certification here. In that, you could be able to clear AZ 400, 104 and AZ 400 over. Yes. We will do that 3 certification here. Yes, 2. No, 4. Pardon me. 3. One is AZ 400. That is a DevOps one. AZ 104, services one, admin one. AZ 900 is also there. That is a fundamental one. The basics would be there and combination of both will come in that. Okay. 3 is quite enough to do. Okay. And these, the dumps would be given by me. You can make use of that dumps and you can clear the examination. Okay, fine. So offline guys, anyone have a doubt? Please. I'm not pretty sure. I have worked on the AWS, but I'm not very expertise in that. But yes, if you have services knowledge, you can integrate it. Yes. Only thing is pipeline and the task, right? That might get different. Okay, here we are trying to deploy that Kubernetes Azure Kubernetes services. There you have to use some other task. Functionality would be same. Yes, it is same. It is third party. No, it's not like Microsoft product. No, you can. Yes, you can definitely. You can choose it. Even I would suggest you also to learn it, the different things also. Right now. Okay. Dear, here online, offline guys, anyone have a doubt before I go to online folks? Able to understand or not? Okay, give me the feedback, buddy, now. So whether what I'm trying to deliver you, it's like able to understand? Able to understand, no? I'm going fast or slow? Okay, if it is a slow, hold for some time, okay? Because you have to hold for 1 week of time. No, not 5 days, more than that, 1 week of time. Because I have to make everyone comfortable to know what is Azure. Okay, I have to make everyone comfortable to make it to know what is Azure, what we are learning in. After that, we'll take off. Right? Take off in the sense you should understand. Wherever you are not able to understand, I'll stop it. That is my promise to you. Don't worry. Okay. Fine. Then if you don't have any doubts, let me go back to the online folks. Okay. Right here. Yeah, please go ahead, dear. We are having is Azure. Yes, sake. We doesn't need very deep on that Linux, but we need that because we are going with the GitHub class, right? We are using almost all the commands, that is for the Linux command only. So we'll be teaching you the Linux also. After completing the course, which job should I apply? You have to apply for your Azure DevOps engineer. Once you work for 2 years of time, you can go for the architect. Okay. Next is disk queue link. Buddy, very good question, guys. You can able to store the data up to 15 GB. Sorry, pardon me, is 5000 like queue. You can able to go ahead and like make it out. That we'll discuss in detail comparison of the queue table. What do you say? Like queue table. Then what is that? Queue is table. Queue there. Table there. Then no, yeah. What is that? Storage. Blob storage. Blob container storage. That we'll learn it here. Don't worry. So what is the salary offered for the DevOps person? Very good question. Obviously, we should know. Everyone should know that. That is important, interested one. If I would have in your place, I would have asked this question first. See, file storage, yes. That is in file storage, we have a 4-part. Container, queue, table, blob. Yes. 3 or 4 is there. That we'll learn in the storage section. See, guys, the very first part that you should know for the salary, freshers, it would be around 4, 5. I cannot guarantee you buddy more, but it's like 4, 5. Some company will offer 4, some company will offer 5, some can offer 6 also to you. It depends on your knowledge, but average would be 5, 4, 5. Freshers. Talking about the experience, your year of experience into average is 4. Let's see, I'm having 10 years of experience. My package should be 10 into 4, 40 lakhs of package. I should be having it. If I have 5 years of experience, 5 into 4, it should be 20 lakhs of package. Average I'm talking. If you're very good in that Azure DevOps, you can pretend 5 also. 5 into 5, 10 into 5, 50 lakhs. If you are below that average, you can keep 3 also. 10 into 3, 30 lakhs. So the package will be going into 4. Market capture by Azure. Buddy, we have a very good market for the Azure, guys. Don't worry at all. We are in the 40% of now. Out of entire cloud computing, we have a market of 40% now. Okay. So we'll go a bit up slowly and like we'll reach to that peak position another 5 years of time. Then we'll go a bit slowly down. Slowly down in the sense like we will be there in the market, but we'll stabilize. Like how AWS is stabilized now, right? Similar to that. Okay. Then slowly after 5 to 10 years of time, GC will increase. That is for sure. 5 years, not now. Then it will go down. So that time, after 5, 6 years of time, we should be expert in both Azure and GCP also. Okay. Good. Anything else?